Kobe Mack. Welcome, boys. Both sold a huge amount of tickets, Kobe, especially you. This is what it's all about for the young Leeds talent, getting a chance through Josh Warrington. Atmosphere going to be unbelievable, and looking forward to a big night for you on Saturday.
Yeah, can't wait for it. I've done over 500 tickets for this Saturday. So I'm looking forward to putting a good performance on. Yeah, can't wait.
Corey, as well, for you, same. I know that a number of fights now looking to move into championship contention in 2023, but Josh Warrington paving the way for young fighters from Leeds and Yorkshire as well, and another big night for you on Saturday.
Yeah, definitely. It's like I was watching in March as well, or when Josh won his world title back. So yeah, the experience is just like what you'd imagine, and it's the best stage to be on. So I'm just proud to be part of it again. I'm looking forward to another good performance as well.
Thank you, Kobe and Corey. Good luck on Saturday. Another Leeds fighter that is further down the line. I think already one of the top prospects, not just in British boxing, but in world boxing, Hopey Price. Hopey, welcome. Your last 8-rounder on Saturday, and a good fight as well. Always a great opportunity for you to fight in Leeds. I remember your performance at Headingley. It's a great atmosphere there, and the final box to tick on Saturday before you move to championship fights in 2023.
Yeah, the final box to tick before I think 2023. I think this is the last day rounder, and another statement performance I'm looking to put on Saturday night, and then I'm coming for all the titles in the Super Bantamweight division in 2023. I wanted to be boxing for a title this time, but obviously with a bit of inactivity or whatever else, so get this one out of the way, and then 2023 I'm definitely coming for the belts.
Yeah, I remember when you started with Dave Colwell, it was a situation of giving yourself an opportunity to learn the sport, but you feel like you've done that now. Boxed on some big cards, had a little bit of bad luck with a couple of illnesses and injuries as well, but ready to go full throttle, win on Saturday, and then you believe you're the best super bantamweight in Britain already.
Yeah, definitely, get this one out of the way, and then definitely, I think I'm the best super bantamweight in Britain, 100%, and I believe Josh will take away for us in Leeds, and like you said, when he goes, who's left? I don't believe it's me. I believe I'm the next one to follow boxing in the city and carry it back for us.
I can't wait to see you in action on Saturday night. As this man, Janae Boston, fastly moving again as one of the top, most exciting young prospects in British boxing as well. Of course, big shout out to your trainer, Grant Smith. I believe it's his birthday today as well. Keeping nice and active, Janae, as well. Obviously boxed on the Sheffield show, caught everybody's attention, then boxed in Nottingham, and now finishing the year in Leeds, been part of some big cards since joining up with Matchroom.
Yeah, definitely like to be back, finishing the year on a high. I had 4 fights this year, but I will do it on Saturday, and I did like to get stoppage, so it's 4 out of 4. I'll be happy days with that. So yeah, we'll win on Saturday. I'm ready to put the clinical performance.
Obviously, seeing you getting some great sparring as well. You're learning in the gym as well as on the big stage as well. What does 2023 in the mind of Janae Boston look like?
Yeah, man, I'm learning in the ring professionally. I'm learning in the camp, obviously I just find like Vanessa, Troy Williamson, a few months before Mark the week. I'm just learning as we go, and obviously I'm delighted. I'm only 20 years of age, and without being display myself in the gym and in the ring, I think I'm one of the best, if not the best prospect at the moment. Definitely.
Well, I think so many great prospects, but you are one of them, my friend. 2 of those in front of me now. Janae Boston, Hopey Price, very excited for their future, particularly a huge 2023. 2 female fights on before the bell. We'll start with Rhiannon Dixon. Rhiannon, welcome. Nice and active for you as well, finally. I mean, it's been a long time coming. Again, it's been activity for you, but now on a good run. You've got a good domestic fight on Saturday night, a tough fight, step up. Talking to Anthony Crowley, your trainer, about it earlier, and these are the kind of fights you'll start to get excited about.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just trying to get as much experience as I can in the ring, and I'm sure we'll be looking forward to putting performance on Saturday.
When we talk about title action for some of these fighters, you're right up there for 2023 as well. Commonwealth title and so forth must be part of those plans.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, like I said, just getting experience, and I'm just really enjoying keeping active. Obviously, injuries started this year, so it's been active, but I'm just looking forward to seeing that.
Look forward to seeing you back on Saturday, as we do. Shannon Courtney. Shannon, welcome. Talk about inactivity. It's been a long time. Liverpool seems like a lifetime ago against Jamie Mitchell. I know it's been very frustrating. You've mixed a little bit of celebrity SAS win with that as well. I know that was a fun experience, but back to doing what you love, back to fighting on Saturday night and back to putting your name in World Championship contention?
Yeah, obviously I've had a year out due to having quite a big injury, 2 operations. At one point I was told I'd never box again, so to be back on the big stage straight away, I'm buzzing, back home to be honest.
Obviously, there's so much happening in the bantamweight division. You have your own fight to take care of on Saturday night, and Gemma Rigg, who's all action, will come and give it everything again. She has everything to gain on Saturday night, but you can't take your eye off the ball in the division. A huge win for Nina Hughes out in Dubai, beating Jamie Mitchell, who obviously beat you in Liverpool, and of course the big co-main event this weekend. Get through on Saturday night, and it could well be the winner of Saturday or Nina Hughes next.
100%. I'm not going to be ignorant and talk about world titles just yet because I've got to get through Saturday and Gemma Rigg's a good fighter, but I know for a fact 2023 is going to be a very big year for me, and yeah, I'm just going to keep myself to myself, but let's just get Saturday out of the way.
Well, you'll keep yourself to yourself, but we'll also get the victory, watch the England game, and then take your seat to watch a fantastic co-main event between Ebony Bridges, who you had a tremendous fight for the world title, and Shannon O'Connell as well. Can't help but remember this kind of rivalry that similar to you had with Ebony as well. I want your opinion on that fight, please, and I want to know who you want to win that fight.
I think
No
it's going to
splinters.
be... What's that?
No splinters.
I sat on the fence. So, I think it's going to be an explosive fight. The styles will gel, just like me and Ebony did. I think it'll be very explosive from start to finish. I don't mind who wins. Listen, of course, I would like to have, down the line, if I was in an ideal world, I get my WBA world title back, Ebony has her world title, and then we unify again in a massive fight. Big payday for both of us, massive. The first fight was a huge fight, and the second one will be even bigger. So, let's just see what Saturday brings for us.
Well, good luck. It's great to see you back on Saturday night. Tremendous atmosphere in Leeds. We go through to our first championship fight of the card. An interesting one between JJ Metcalfe and Courtney Pennington. Courtney, we'll start with you. Welcome over from Brooklyn. Come with fantastic pedigree as well and a great reputation. This is a big opportunity for you. You're going to love this atmosphere. It is wild. You've never seen anything like you're going to see on Saturday night. JJ Metcalfe coming off a great victory in Spain as well recently. This is a huge opportunity for your career.
Absolutely. Number one, I want to thank you for inviting me here, the Zone Boxing Matchroom, and especially JJ for taking this fight because you didn't have to. Thank you to my team for getting me here. But trust me, I got it from here. I plan on taking this show over. All right, this fight is going to be like a main event with Judge Wellington and Lopez as my undercard. But I'm going to show you guys that I'm not going home without that strap. Okay, thanks again.
A risky fight for JJ Metcalfe because you do come here without a lot of knowledge from the UK fans. What should they expect from Courtney Pennington on Saturday night? We know you come well regarded from the US, but what are you going to bring to Leeds on Saturday?
You know, they have no idea because I'm one of the best junior middleweights in the world. I will show that come Saturday night. They don't know that yet, but we got 2 days, guys.
Let's go, champ.
JJ, that's what we want, isn't it? You know, I mean, you want these tough fights. I mean, if it weren't a tough fight, it would be JJ Metcalfe. No. We've seen so many tremendous fights with you, obviously. Unlucky against Kieran Conway, fight of the year against Ted Cheeseman. Unbelievable performance in Bilbao to beat Kermel Haraja. And another tough fight for you on Saturday night.
Yeah, you know, I'm not overlooking him at all, and you know, I've seen he's just come off a good win, and you know, he's travelled all the way over. He sounds very confident, but you know, I'm confident as well, and I believe I'm going to win, and that's not going anywhere.
How important is this victory for you? Because you've had those defeats, you've come back and got that massive win in Spain. You're well ranked now in the world WBA division and other divisions as well. You can't afford to let this momentum slip now. A good victory for you on Saturday will put you in line for potentially a world title shot in 2023.
Definitely, yeah. You know, I'm not taking my eye off the ball. I'm not going to overlook him either. So I took the fight very seriously, and we've done everything that's been asked of me as well. So I'm just looking forward to the fight.
So with JJ Metcalfe against Courtney Pennington, WBA International Light Middleweight title, we go to a young man who again has been inactive, and sometimes his fault, sometimes the fault of the boxing gods, but it's been a very frustrating period through what I believe he's one of the best middleweights in the world. And to talk about the performance that he gave us against Denzel Bentley, destroying him in a couple of rounds, and the great performance that Denzel Bentley gave against Janibek, I think Felix Cash is unquestionably an elite middleweight that's ready to go on and challenge for the world title in 2023. Felix, firstly, welcome back. We've still got a couple of days to go, so we cross our fingers. But 8 rounds for you on Saturday night, chance to get rid of the cobwebs and move forward for a massive 2023.
Yeah, like you said, just it's been a long time coming, so let's hope Saturday night actually happens this time. But listen, I'll go in there on Saturday, you get the big mist off, and then like you said, we'll have some big fights in 2023 and get your hands on one time.
How difficult has it been for you mentally? I mean, I remember you were sick on the first opportunity that had to pass you by. The Eubank then card got cancelled. I was worried, after that card, it's like, how much can one man take? It was difficult for you to stay in the gym. Obviously, a great man in Tony Sims around you to keep you focused, but it's been a tough period.
Yeah, it was tough, to be honest with you. At one stage, I was like, fuck this, but just heading in the gym, stay focused, and like you say, get out before the end of the year, and we'll make up for the last time next year and get some big fights. But obviously, I've got a job to do on Saturday night, get this nerves out of the way, and we'll get some big fights.
Obviously, I know mandatory for the European title, it's a great belt to win. There is an ageing champion there, but obviously moving towards the world rankings and a fight potentially with Ammo Williams. I know you don't know too much about him. He's very outspoken. He's on a plane right now. He's going to be in your face in the ring after the fight, because that's
We can't fight close to get to me,
we will do. We'll get close, but they're the kind of fights we want to see. Two very talented young middleweights who are top 10 in the world, looking to get a shot at the world title and willing to go for each other.
like you say, got the European title off, and that's going to Glasgow in December. But to be honest with you, we're getting nerves out of the way, and then, like you say, Ammo Williams wants it, he's got a big mouth, so I'll happily shut him up for him. So, listen, I'm just looking forward to Saturday night, get him out of the way, and then Sunday we'll have a chat again, and we'll sort out fight next.
But good to see you back, mate. We look forward to a great performance on Saturday and the appearance of Ammo Williams on broadcast and probably in the ring after as well. We go to the co-main event. I mean, we talk about women's boxing. This is one of the biggest female fights of the year. Of course, it's the biggest all-Australian female fight of all time. And if it wasn't for Ebony Bridges being so popular here and being located here, it would have taken place in Australia. We won the purse bids, and this time the IBF Bantamweight World Championship between the champion Ebony Bridges and mandatory challenger Shannon O'Connell. Shannon, I'll start with you. Welcome. It's been a long time coming. Shout out to your team, No Limit guys, and Matt and George Rose, who we'll see this weekend. Your opportunity, you've been grinding for a long time for this. It's finally here, just a couple of days away, challenging for the world title in Leeds.
Yeah, absolutely. To be honest, I'm really happy that we're finally here. It's been a long time coming, a lot of dodging and trying to get around the fight, but we're here now and there's no hiding.
I mean, the build-up has been great. Both of you have really knocked against your words as well. It seems to be hotting up the closer that we get. There was always a feel that might stop as we reach the fight, but you're really going full throttle, really. You're standing by your words and you're ready to go to work on Saturday.
Absolutely, I don't have to take word in my body, so everything I've said, I've meant.
And one of the things you did say, I just had to call this out because I found it. You said she's not a skanky stripper, she's a skanky wannabe stripper. She is skanky, that's for sure, but I've seen strippers that look nicer than her. I mean, this is serious level. I wanted just to bring those words to your attention, and this is for real, this rivalry. The remarkable thing is you've never met before this rivalry.
No, but I mean, do you like everyone that you see on TV, do you like them? You don't have to like everyone that you've met. She's making herself a public figure and she's putting herself out there to be judged. This is just what happens.
And your feeling is the way that she's done things to get to her position is not the way that you would have done things or have done previously.
I've got morals.
And finally, the fight itself, which, taking the chat away, this is going to be a tremendous fight. Neither of you take a step backwards. I think it's going to be an absolute war. You believe you've got everything that it takes to beat Ebony Bridges on Saturday night, the front foot, the back foot. You can out-tough her, you can out-punch her, you can do everything you can, and you will become world champion on Saturday.
100%, I've got everything it takes. Literally, she's got nothing over me.
Ebony, welcome. There's been some remarkable things said backwards and forwards. I know you're no stranger to those as well. You've tried to keep it cool as well. It's must be quite difficult when certain things are said to stay cool. I know you've got a job to do on Saturday night, but some choice words, certainly.
Yeah, look, I was brought up sticks and stones where the bones your words can never hurt you. And honestly, she can say whatever she wants, it's boring. I've been hearing it for years, like it's boring. It doesn't trust me, to be honest. But all that matters is in the ring on Saturday night, and that's when we find out how serious I take the sport and how, how I box and how I hit and how much I deserve this world title to be champion.
These are the kind of fights that, I know that people in boxing and people that work with you recognise the work that you put in and the amount you're improving as well, but these are the kind of fights that you will get outside respect, industry respect. I know that it's not something that you crave, but it is nice to have, to be recognised as an elite world level fighter.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a serious test.
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, I think Shannon was on the hardest fight, and I'm taking it very seriously. I'm not underestimating it at all. I'm underestimating her at all. I know she's a great fighter, and I know she's going to come bring it. She wants it. So no underestimation for me. I've done everything we need to do in the gym with Mark and Jimmy, and I'm very confident in my skills, my mind, and what I can do. I just know that belt's going to stay with me, and it's my destiny to be a world champion, to continue to be a world champion and more. So I have faith in myself, in my team, and I just know that.
And finally, the fight itself should be a classic. I mean, you don't take a step backwards as well, nor does she. Is that what you expect from you two?
I hope so. She wants to sit and never sit on the ring for me again, amazing. I love that. I love those kind of fights. And it's going to be exciting for the fans. I'm all about entertainment. Not just people don't like it, but some people don't like it. That's what fans want to see. So cool. If you want to do that, whatever. But I'm just looking forward to having my hand raised and see it. Doing it in front of Leeds, what an atmosphere. It's going to be incredible. Can't wait to walk out with all the fans and people. I'm just really looking forward to that.
Yeah, important to be able to handle that atmosphere. How do you think that might affect Shannon on Saturday night? Because it is a different atmosphere and very loud.
To hit, I don't give a fuck. I'm not even thinking about how it's going to affect her. I just know that it is really lovely. I might do for her as well. That's good on her, whatever. I'm more focused on me and what I've got to do that night. Not really too much about her. Just do what I've got to do and get that win.
Well, it's a tremendous fight. The IBF Bantamweight World Championship, All Australian affair. Ebony Bridges against Shannon O'Connell. We go to the main event now. Josh Warrington against Luis Alberto Lopez. I have to say, poor old Josh Warrington. All of a sudden we're going to America. We're doing this. The IBF put this guy on him, and the problem with this guy is he's a talent. He's a great fighter. To the Leeds hardcore, to the casual fight fan, they might think this is Luis Alberto Lopez, who we haven't heard of. To the boxing fans, to the people who know the game of the sport, who know the faith that Top Rank have in Luis Alberto Lopez, this is a tough fight. But as we always say to Josh Warrington, this is the last one before the unification, before those trips away. But standing in front of him is the very dangerous Luis Alberto Lopez. Luis, welcome. You come with a lot of energy here this week. You look very confident. You're ready for a great fight on Saturday.
Bienvenido en primer lugar, Luis. Vienes con mucha energía, con mucha confianza, listo para una buena pelea el sábado por la noche, supongo.
Claro que sí, la verdad es que muy contento por la oportunidad, más que nada, de estar aquí otra vez en Inglaterra, ahora contra el campeón, y no vengo a hacer la excepción, no vengo a dar la guerra que siempre suelo dar, y no me voy a ir sin ese título en mi casa, ¿no?
So yeah, of course, first and foremost, thanks for the opportunity. It's great to be here once again, and this time to be facing a champion. This won't be the exception. I always come here as a warrior for war, and I won't be going home without that world title.
The atmosphere, I know you're used to some great atmospheres in Mexico, but you've never seen anything like this atmosphere. You're in for a real treat on Saturday night, but you believe you have everything it takes to become world champion on Saturday.
Sí, obviamente has experimentado mucho ambiente en diferentes países, como México, por ejemplo, pero nunca habrás visto un ambiente tan bueno como vas a experimentar el sábado por la noche. Aún así, piensas que puedes llevarte el cinturón a casa.
Claro, la verdad es que confío en mis capacidades, confío en mi preparación, siempre estoy bien mentalizado y vengo a hacer lo que siempre vengo a hacer, ¿no? Vengo a hacer la travesura a los oponentes que ya me ponen y pues no voy a hacer excepción, ¿no? Vengo a rebasar el título sí o sí.
Yeah, of course, you know, I come full of capabilities, confident in my preparation. You know, I come to do what I always do, to kind of turn fights on the head and beat opponents when I'm not expected to do so. And that won't be the exception, you know, I'll be winning this title.
And finally, you're very confident in your prediction for Saturday. How do you beat Josh Warrington in Leeds?
Y por último, un pronóstico para la pelea, ¿cómo le puedes ganar a Josh Warrington aquí en Leeds?
Por nocaut, a eso vengo a noquearlo. No sabe de mis capacidades, él solo ve a lo mejor los videos, ve lo que cree que piensa que soy, pero arriba del ring soy otra persona, ¿no? Esperemos que nos encuentre con un verdadero león esta noche.
Yes, so I'm coming for the knockout, that's what I come for. He shouldn't believe what he sees on the videos, you know, I'm a completely different proposition when I'm in the ring, and that's what I'm coming to do, to win.
Thank you, Luis. Josh, it's a different proposition to what you've seen. He's coming for the knockout. One thing's for sure, this man can fight. This is a tough fight. You've been there, you've done it, you've seen it all. You're back to the fortress on Saturday, and one more box to tick before moving on to what you've always dreamed of. But this fight, a very tough one.
Yeah, very tough one. Before we go on, I just say thank you for appreciation from lots of front. It's nice to give them that thank you for the opportunities that they're getting, and that's all I wanted to do, is put it to box on the map and give these young fighters opportunities, so do appreciate that, lads. Going on to Louise, yeah, he's full of confidence in it, he's like a fucking kid on whisk, walking around like Ric Flair, woo, woo! You know, he's going to be, you know, full of confidence. He's blasted out with the guys over in the States and in Mexico, but Ireland guys, I didn't, you know, I feel that I've been in this position all throughout my career. I'm not meant to get to here. You know, I wasn't meant to win a European title, I wasn't meant to get a world title, I've always been an underdog. And any fight at this level is always going to be an hard fight. It's got himself into manage the position. There's been some decent guys along the way, but I just don't feel that he's been the same level where I've been, and he's serving up at a fight like me. And he's coming to line today. You know, obviously he's talked about that this year. Yes, they can't be in the ring with me, but you know, honestly, especially when everyone's against you. And just like everything as well, I feel authentic you. Some walkouts that have been on the opposition. Do what I have to do, just keep on that down.
When you talk about your experience now, you know, you see these more inexperienced fighters coming with this energy, and like you say, you look at what you've been through, the stadium fights, you know, the defeat behind closed doors, the injuries, you've been there, you've seen it, you've done it all. That experience is key at this level.
I was speaking to one of your younger videos, and he was saying, no, as long as I've been watching boxing, it's not really son, it's been on 20. You know, so when me and you were first doing the radio shows, when I was a beautiful airline, you had less races, you know, you could have been just living out in the pubes at the time. So, well, yeah, listen, I've been around that. I've been around, obviously, a lot of these young fighters come with full of confidence, and they could be excited, but I think forget, you know, sometimes my name doesn't get respect. I'm not asking for it, but I've been in with challenges all throughout my career. Yeah, I was getting past it for 8, too much for Josh, too strong, too awkward, too much power. Josh, he's like a blood puncher. I've heard it all. For me, just going to consider what I do best, and I believe it'll be enough to get the winners on night.
And finally, 2 p.m. start, break for the England match. Could be the best atmosphere we've seen in the Leeds arena. When you see young fighters like this, you remember how hungry you were to win that world title. How much does the fire still burn within the heart of Josh Warrington for this belt and what lays ahead?
It's still burns. Girls need to be great. Mrs. Warren wants to go to the bathrooms, and she's already lined up in a Range Rover, so like, these things don't come cheap, and I know that bigger paydays come back in it. You know, unification fight was obviously some serious stuff. So listen, the aspirations to have that set goal, having away troops and unifying the belts, I've been so close to like, what's happening and things like pandemic and taking you out the ball. Now I'm back in that position, take care of Sandy, and then it's a full year, it's a long back to get what we've always been, you know, that's the final of the champion. And like I say, I thought we did, but I'll take the opportunity to say, and I said it down in the videos, a massive thank you for those who come along on Saturday night. Obviously, bills are tight this one big time. It's fucking freezing, so majority of people's bills are going on to go and eat, you know. Christmas is round the corner, food is through the roof, prices, people are still coming out to support. They have fun for many years, and when I first started coming through, my support fans were labelled as casuals. Casuals are still coming 8, 9, 10 years later. Some of them have come from the very start, and they haven't missed the fight for Leeds England. They'll be there in the stands, singing passionately as always. So I want to say a massive thank you, and that massively spurs me on. Some of the guys outside, I love the business inside.
Tomorrow is the fans open to the public, but just echoing that, we've had some tremendous nights in the Leeds Arena, and I honestly believe that Saturday with the football, this is going to be wild, and this is a tremendous elite fight in the featherweight division. A fantastic fight, Josh Warrington against Luis Alberto Lopez for the IBF World Featherweight title, an unbelievable co-main event, Ebony Bridges against Shannon Connell, the return of Felix Cash, great fight between Metcalfe and Courtney Pennington, Rhiannon Dixon, Janae Boston, Hope Price, Shannon Courtney, Corey O'Regan and Kobe McNamara, and others as well on a huge card on Saturday night. We're going to be in here for the weigh-in tomorrow. This time we'll get more claps because it won't just be the media. The fight fans will be in here tomorrow for the weigh-in, and they'll be there on Saturday night, live on the zone, all around the world. We're going to have head-to-heads up here, and we'll see you tomorrow for the weigh-in. Thank you.
Let's go, champ. Sir Eddie. Excuse me, mate. Go ahead, sir. How you guys doing? Sorry, buddy. Sorry. The champ is here.
Yo, those world title belts, oh my God.
It's your boy Rick Muhammad, Brawlers Media in the building. I'm here wearing my manager's hat today with my the Kingpin Pennington. Brooklyn stand up,
Yes,
Brownsville
sir.
stand
Yeah,
up.
ready.
Taking on James J.J. Metcalfe for the WBA Continental Junior Middleweight Championship of the
Take that
World.
strap. Not going home without it.
On the Zone, live this Saturday, December 10th. I know y'all can't be here, but you can support us on the Zone, baby.
Tune in.
Going down in the UK.
Out there.
But Pennington up? No, okay. This is our UK fighters. Ah, okay. I think y'all going back up too. With the co-main and the main event. Did you keep your tent? Hey, can he keep his main tent that he had on the table? Who? Speak to who? Oh, yeah. Keep that shit for a souvenir, baby. I think they're right here. Yeah. Courtney Pennington. I think y'all done. Y'all did all y'all headshots up there already. This is just media and shit. That's all. If anybody want to talk to you, that's all. Just hanging around, see if anybody wanted to get a quote from you. You know what I mean? But you know we ain't from the UK, so.
Like yesterday, when I didn't give you an interview, today everybody went their separate way. Like
They gonna interview him Saturday though, I bet. After we take that motherfucking scrap. We gonna do it then.